In this video, we are going to look at partial fractions, specifically type 3. We are going to look at type 3, denominator with a repeated factor. What do we mean by denominator with a repeated factor? Now, to identify that a denominator has a repeated factor, you look at that factor that is, you look at the power of the factor. So if the power is like 2, irrespective of what is inside here, but if the power is 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, it means that is a repeated factor. It means that is a repeated factor. So like this one, it is x minus 1 squared. X minus 1 squared is a repeated factor. It's like repeated twice. If it was power 3, it is repeated 3 times. So that is how you identify a denominator with a repeated factor. Now, how do we go about it? How do we solve it? And in this case, this is how we solve such a partial fraction. Now, in this example, they have told us expression partial fractions, 2x squared minus 5x plus 7 out of x minus 2 into x minus 1 squared. Now, I want you to stick with me, and at the end of this video, I'll give you your trial question such that you can also try. If you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing, and such that turn on the notification button such that you receive every video that I upload. Let us continue. Now, for such a question, if you are to solve it, we come and say this is 2x squared minus 5x plus 7 out of x minus 2 into x minus 1 squared is identically equal to a out of x minus 2 plus, now this repeated factor, this is how we solve it, plus, now we go to the repeated, we say it is b out of, now we normally use b because what is repeated is linear, so out of 1, which is x minus 1, that is the first one of the repeated. Now we go like that to increase the power, so plus c out of x minus 1 everything squared. Now if it was power 3, we would go to d out of x minus 1 cubed. If it was to power 4, we would go to e out of x minus 1 power 4. So we go on increasing powers like that. Now after that, we can go ahead and get the LCM. So we shall have 2x squared minus 5x plus 7 out of x minus 2 into x minus 1 square is identically equal to, now if we get the LCM is the same as the denominator, so x minus 1 everything squared. So this would be a into x minus 1 square and then plus b into x minus 2 into x minus 1. We look at the number of times the denominator of b go into our LCM, then plus c into x minus 2. So we realize that actually this can go off with that. Now after writing that, the next thing is to get what is a, what is b, and then what is c. Let us go ahead and look at that. Now if we rewrite it, we shall have our 2x squared minus 5x plus 7 is identically equal to a into x minus 1 square plus b into x minus 2 into x minus 1 plus c into x minus 2. So that is it. Now we come and use our technique of letting x, we come and say if x is equal to, for example, if I need a, I can make a b and c 0 by letting x to be 2. So if I let x to be 2, I'll have 2 into 2 squared minus 5 into 2 plus 7 is equal to, and then I will have a into 2 minus 1 square plus this one will go to 0 and this will go to 0. So when I simplify this, we shall have 5 is actually a into 1, and then this tells us that a can be 5. So if a can be 5, we go ahead to get the next one. We can say if x is equal to 1. Now if I let x to be 1, you realize that a will go to 0 and also b will go to 0. So I remain with c. So I'll have 2 into 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 7 will equal to a will go to 0, b will go to 0. I remain with the c into 1 minus 2. So simplifying this, I'll have 4 is equal to negative c. So this tells me that c is actually equal to negative 4. So we have c as negative 4. Now, who's remaining? B. B is remaining. So since I don't have anything that can make a and c 0, I let a smaller value. As in the previous video of type 2 and type 1, I come and say if x, I let a smaller value. Now in this case, I can let it to be 0. So when I let it to be 0, putting it here, I'll have 2 into 0 square minus 5 into 0 plus 7 will equal to, now putting it the other side, I'll have 5 into 0 minus 1 square plus b into 0 minus 2 into 0 minus 1, and then plus c. C is negative 4 into 0 minus 2. So simplifying this, I'll have 7 is equal to, now when you go to this side, you'll have 5 plus, this is a negative 2 times a negative 1, we have 2b, and then this is positive 8. So when we go further, we realize that we shall have 7 is equal to, this is going to be 13 plus 2b. This one coming this side, we shall end up having our this one coming this side, we shall have negative 6 equal to 2b. Dividing through by 2, we have b as negative 3. So after having a, b, and c, so remember I have a as 5, I have b as negative 3, I have c as negative 4. Now after having them, I can go ahead and rewrite my whole partial fractions by saying that my 2x squared minus 5x plus 7 out of x minus 2 then into x minus 1 square is now equal to, now we are writing our final answer. It is 5 out of x minus 2 then minus 3 out of, because you remember our b was negative 3, x minus 1, and then minus 4 out of x minus 1 everything squared. So this is our partial fraction. Now your trial question. So if you have understood up to this level, you can consider liking the video and sharing it with your friends such that we all understand. Your trial question goes: express express in partial fraction. Don't forget to turn on the notification such that every video I upload you can get it. So express in partial fraction, what are you expressing? X to power 4 plus 3x minus 1 out of x plus 2 into x minus 1 everything squared. Drop your answer in the comment section. Drop your answer in the comment section. We meet in the next. Thank you so much.